You wake up, check your bank app, and everything looks fine. Same balance as last month, no crash, no headlines screaming panic. And yet, something is missing. The coffee costs more, rent nudged up. That thing you planned to buy quietly moved out of reach. Nothing broke, but your savings just got smaller. Not on the screen, in real life. That's the uncomfortable truth. Your money can lose power even when the system looks calm. And right now, that's exactly what's happening to millions of people who think they're doing everything right. This matters now because for the first time in a long time, a lot of adults are discovering that saving doesn't always mean getting safer. You can be disciplined, patient, conservative, and still fall behind. Let's walk through how that happens. Imagine your savings like a block of ice. You put it in the freezer. You expect it to stay solid. Now, imagine someone quietly turns the temperature up by 1 degree. Not enough to notice, not enough to panic, but over time, the ice melts. That temperature is inflation. Most people think inflation is about prices going up. That's true, but it's incomplete. Inflation is really about your money buying less time, less effort, less life than it used to. If prices rise 5% in a year and your savings earn 1%, you didn't lose money on paper, but you lost 4% of what that money can do. That loss doesn't show up as a red number. It shows up as friction. Now here's where it gets uncomfortable. Inflation doesn't need a crisis. It doesn't need a crash. It just needs time. And time is very good at hiding damage. Let's say you have $10,000 sitting safely in a bank. No risk, no stress. The bank pays you a little interest, maybe 1%. Sounds responsible. But if inflation is running at 4%, that $10,000 is quietly turning into $9,600 in real terms, then $9,200, then $8,900. No alarms, no emails, just erosion. This is why people feel like they're working harder but standing still. It's not imagination, it's math. Now let's zoom in on the part almost no one explains clearly. Why does inflation exist when nothing is wrong? Because the money system is built to expand. Every year, new money enters the economy, not as cash falling from the sky, but as credit, loans, mortgages, government spending, corporate borrowing. That expansion isn't accidental. It keeps the system moving. It rewards borrowing. It punishes hoarding. And your savings account? That's hoarding from the system's point of view. Here's the irony. The behavior you're told is responsible is the behavior the system quietly penalizes. Banks don't pay you low interest because they're mean. They do it because your money is more valuable to them when it moves, when it's lent, when it's used. So they give you just enough to keep you calm, not enough to keep up. Now add another layer. Official inflation numbers are averages. Your life is not. If you spend more on housing, food, healthcare, or education than the average person, your personal inflation rate is higher than what the headline says, which means your savings are shrinking faster than advertised. This is where reality splits from hype. The hype says inflation is under control, markets are stable, the economy is strong. Reality says your money is being diluted slowly, legally, and predictably.